Hey, thanks for dropping in. In today's video, I'll be making two different stir fries. For both, I'll be using this, my go-to 3-2-1 stir fry sauce. Hang around and I'll show you how to make it. Alright, so you might have guessed that 3-2-1 refers to the proportion of ingredients in a sauce. I won't keep you in suspense. Those ingredients are light soy sauce, oyster sauce, and sugar. And to make it, I just mixed together 3 parts soy, 2 parts oyster sauce, and 1 part sugar. Simple as that. Of course, you can use the sauce just as it is, but what I really love to do is customize it so that every stir fry is not only delicious, but also unique. So let's go make a couple. This is flank steak that's been in the freezer for about half an hour, long enough for it to get firm so it's easier to slice. I cut it thinly on the bias against the grain. That's going to result in shorter fibers that'll help keep it tender. To help out even more on that front, the beef's tossed in cornstarch with a pinch of baking soda. This is a quick velveting technique that'll encourage browning while also keeping the meat silky soft. After about 15 minutes, it's time to cook. So I give the beef a little douse of soy for seasoning, as well as oil before it hits the pan. It only has to cook for a few minutes until it's no longer pink. At that point, it can come out. And the peppers and onion can go in. We're not looking to caramelize onions, just soften them. That'll take about the same amount of time as it takes to soften the peppers, which is why they all go in at the same time. Now for some finely chopped garlic and ginger. This only needs about 30 to 45 seconds. The veg are done, so the beef can go back in. Plus some rice wine. This is optional, but I love the background flavor it gives. We'll keep this going until most of the wine cooks off. Finally, it's time for our sauce. But before we add it, we'll customize it a bit by adding a little toasted sesame oil, just to drizzle, as well as a good amount of freshly ground pepper. Then in the wok it goes. This can continue cooking for a few more minutes. Now to finish, we'll thicken the sauce a little bit with a slurry of cornstarch and water. This will make it nice and glossy. Once that thickens, we're ready to serve. And here we are, stir fry number 1, beef and bell peppers. A classic dish of super tender beef, juicy peppers, and an irresistible sweet and savory sauce. Fantastic. But we can't get our bowl of rice just yet. We still have to make stir fry number 2. For this one, our protein is going to be chicken. It's been cut into bite-sized cubes and seasoned simply with salt and pepper. Like the beef, we'll fry them until they're browned and just cooked through. Once there, they come out. And the onion goes in. We'll give it a minute to soften. Then add the garlic and veg. In this case, carrot and celery. We're keeping things simple. We want the veg to soften just a bit, but still have a bite, so they'll only fry for a minute or two. Now we put the chicken back in, and also throw in a handful of roasted cashews. These will bring a creamy, crunchy texture, as well as a deep, rich flavor. We'll let this cook a couple of minutes so the flavors can meld and get to know each other. Alright, time for our 3-2-1 sauce to re-enter the picture. This is the same basic sauce we made at the start of the video, except I customized it with the addition of a little rice wine vinegar and also dark soy sauce. This will give it a slightly different dimension from the beef stir fry we just made. To finish, we add a little chicken stock, as well as our cornstarch slurry to thicken things up. And we're done. So here's stir fry number 2. Let's call this one cashew chicken and veg. It's quite a bit different from the first one, but still equally delicious. And like the first, it's the 3-2-1 sauce that's holding everything together. Alright, let's do the flybys. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, or found it informative, please let me know in the comments. Also, please remember to like and subscribe, that would help a lot. I'm off to take one of these stir fries to my parents, because we can't possibly eat them both. I'll see you next time. Babe, which stir fry do you want?